Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. This is Ty Morgan, Executive Director, and today is February 10th, Friday. Beautiful day here in the village. Hope everybody's doing great. And again, thank you all for tuning in to another Virtual Coffee Chat today. We have a lot of information to cover today, so we're glad that you're with us. I will stop back at the end of the chat and just give you a few updates of my own from my office. And I will see you soon. And again, thank you for tuning in. Have a good one and enjoy. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. My name is Laurel Mundell, Director of Administrative Services. So for starters, I just want to let you all know this coming Wednesday, yes, trivia has been canceled. And the reason why is because we are using Egret Hall for a professional networking event. So many thanks to all of you for opening up that time frame for us. We are honored to be hosting the first women's leadership networking event as a part of Leading Age Florida for the Northeast Florida region this coming Wednesday. So that's what that event's going to be. You're probably going to see some faces you don't recognize coming in, and we're going to be hosting this event that's called Beyond the Balancing Act. So it's going to help professional women see how to best balance their professional and their personal lives while, again, networking and getting to know one another. So again, thank you for sharing your Wednesday evening with us. We will certainly keep this type of disruption to a minimum moving forward. On Friday the 17th, just a quick reminder that Sensible Recyclables will be here for all of your mobile devices that you're no longer using. Please work to reset them, do a big factory reset on them. You'll need your Apple IDs and your passcodes, all of that, if you're going to do it yourself. And if you need assistance, I'm not sure that they'll be able to provide that, but they will take the items from you. You just will know that you're trusting them to take your devices with your information still loaded. So just keep that in mind. Anything larger than a mobile device will need to be taken directly to their shop, but they will recycle those items as well. Then on the 20th, the following Monday, Sarah Jane Kapersky and the Cypress Village Computer Club are hosting an event at 2:30 in Egret Hall, and I will be the speaker for that event. We're going to focus on the Cypress Village app, how it works, what components are in it, how to access the different resources that are there, and then for some of you who are experiencing issues with downloading it from the Apple Store, what shortcut that you can take in order to still access that material. So if you're interested, it's open to the public, and then once you're there, feel free to ask Ed Cowan or Sarah Jane Kapersky if you want to join the computer club, what that would look like for more information. So again, that is Monday the 20th at 2:30 in Egret Hall. This is a random thing, but somebody stopped me in the hallway and asked me for something, and I can't remember what that thing was or who it was. So I didn't forget about you. I just forgot who you were and what it was. So if that's you and I haven't responded or answered one of your questions, can you give me a call or send me an email? Because it's been bugging me all week. Last but certainly not least, Cypress Village is partnering with the state of Florida in collaboration effort with the Department of Elder Affairs to somewhat bridge the gap between youth and seniors. What we're looking for are people who would be willing to share a part of themselves in an interview type setting by sharing a story or a moment in their lives that really made an impact in who they are today. We can take that story then and share it on social media with the hopes that anyone from any age group or socioeconomic class, any ethnic group would be able to listen to that story and then take some meaningful truths and wisdom from it that would better themselves. For those of you who listen to NPR StoryCorps, this is a similar type of initiative where we just want to be able to share a short 2 to 3 minute story and make a greater impact. So if you or someone you know would feel comfortable being interviewed in this type of setting to share your story, please feel free to reach out to me, and you can call or email. And like I said, we can find these stories in the most unlikely of places. You didn't have to invent something. You didn't have to run a company. You didn't have to have something that is in the storybooks of history of the world. But if there was something that happened that was meaningful in your life that you think others would benefit from hearing, that's exactly what we're looking for. And after my segment here, you'll see a short example from one of our residents, Florin Fisher.
I think touching on this age, that one finds in one's life the place wherever you are, and it may be a very depressed, very angry, very abusive home. It could be the responsibility of raising children. I had to raise my son by thinking of how I was raised and then doing the opposite. So you could ask my son now in his 50s who could say, "What would your dad tell you?" He says, "My dad told me I could break his heart. I could disappoint him. I could make him mad. I could make him sad. But I could never have stopped him from loving me." Love is the glue. It really is. And the more we give it, the more we have. And if we hold on to just ourself, our little world's going to get smaller and smaller, and we're going to get bitter and angry because things aren't the way that we want them to be. But if above all things, yes, we have to have needs as parents. You have to raise children, but never forget to tell them, hold them, laugh with them, cry with them. Let them always know they are loved. And if they're loved, nothing can stop them.
I can't thank you enough for sharing that, Florin. My son's 14, so we're in that tough age. What you said today, I thought, inspired me to lean in. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for sharing it, and thank you for the person that you are.
Thank you for letting me share, always.
Good morning, Cypress Village. It's Candace here from the business office. It is tax season, so I wanted to come at you this Friday and get you guys some updates on a couple of the tax-involved items that kind of comes out of our office around this time. Firstly, I want to talk about the medical deduction letters that do come from our office. We have been getting a lot of questions from the residents, so just a quick update for you guys. They are prepared each year by a third-party CPA firm. We have sent over all of the information required in order for them to compile those for us this year, but we haven't received the final letters yet. So as soon as we receive those, we will get them distributed to the in-house boxes and the Villa House tubes for the residents that those are applicable for, so be on the lookout for those. Just a quick reminder, when those do go out, they will be addressed to Sarah Ninya. So don't let that confuse you. If you receive a letter from a CPA firm in one of your boxes here, that is the medical deduction for 2022 taxes for your personal taxes. The other tax item that we have around this time is the homestead exemption process here at Cypress Village. This is for Cypress Village property taxes, not your individual taxes. What this process does every year for those residents that do qualify under a Chapter 651 contract, you can complete the attestation form that will be attached to the weekly update that is going out today, Friday, February 10th. You can complete that form, turn it into either the business office or the concierge desk, and you'll be included in our homestead exemption for 2023. At the end of the year, once we receive our final tax bill, we will divide that amongst the eligible residents that completed their attestations, and you will receive a one-time credit for the year, usually around November or December, as soon as we get that final bill. We will have a representative from the business office at Coffee Chat next Friday, February 17th, to assist residents with completing that form and answering any questions that you do have. And the forms need to be turned in and completed no later than February 20th in order to be counted for this year. If you have any questions about your eligibility for either the medical deduction letters or the homestead exemption, feel free to email my office at billing@cypressvillageretirement.com, and one of us will get back to you within 24 hours. I thank you all for your cooperation and understanding, and I wish you a happy Friday and tax season.
Good morning, villagers. Lisa Drew, your Community Life Services Director here, coming to you from Ty's office on another Friday morning. So the shredding truck came and went. People were lined up and waiting, happily rolling their empty wagons away. I hope everybody remembered to go down to the shredding truck. They were here from 10 to 12. Did their job. They'll be back in the next quarter, which I think is April or May. I'll let you know. So what I know for you for tonight is the mystery musician is Scott Reeves. He's an excellent blues guitarist, and even if you don't like blues, I think you'll really like the dance music that he plays. So go and hear him, Egret Hall, 7 p.m. Tomorrow we are doing a special trip to the Jack Symphony. Some of you signed up. We had 10 tickets available for the organ concert, and that's Saturday evening, leaving at 6:30. Next week, we're going to see a man called Otto. That is a full bus with a wait list on Monday the 13th. So if you're on for that, should be a good movie. But next week, we're doing a couple of seminars that I'm really looking forward to. The first one is a study with UNF called PACT. That's Preventing Alzheimer's with Cognitive Training. And one of our residents is actually a part of this study. So she put me in touch with one of the founders and heads of the study, and she's going to come in and talk to us about what they're doing with this study and possibly asking for people to participate in the study if you're interested. So come down to Egret Hall on Valentine's Day, the 14th, at 2 o'clock and listen to that lecture. If nothing else, it should be very interesting. So then on the 15th, we have the Underground Jacks tour. And I am finding out what the, if it's a strenuous walk. I do know it's 14 blocks of walking, but I'm looking into how, if there are places to sit and things for you on that walk. So I will let everybody know that as soon as I hear back from them. And then on the 16th, we have a program that I tried to get in for January but wasn't able to, and that is 12 Financial Resolutions Workshop with Linda McLeod from Raymond James. And if you are trying to get your financial house in order as one of your New Year's resolutions, that might help you. Then comes the electronic recycling event that Laurel mentioned earlier. We have a list in the CLS office of things that they will and will not accept. So feel free to come by the office and pick that up. We could also email it to you if you want to just call. We can shoot it in the mail to you. So that's all I have for next week. The new time and location for the activities planning meeting is Friday the 17th, 1 o'clock in the Sales and Marketing Conference Room. So have a great weekend. We'll see you around the village.
Hello there, it's Hector Gonzalez coming to you from Ty Morgan's office, Cypress Village. Got some updates from dining, not too many this week. Kind of short and sweet. It's Super Bowl week. We're all excited about that. Our plan for Sunday, we've kind of diverted our plan a little bit to incorporate some Super Bowl fun. So we will not be open in Middleton's. We'll be serving lunch down in Loon's Nest. So we'll have buffet lunch there, kind of the same as we would do in Middleton's, but just, a little bit different. So the menu during the day and the menu at night are slightly different. We'll service lunch in there. Overflow will go into Egret Hall. With the doors to Egret Hall, we don't want to open them up until they've been repaired. So the small doors will be open for you to go in, and we'll have overflow seating in there for both lunch and dinner. It's going to be a tight turn for lunch because it's Sunday and we've got church services, so just bear with us on that. But for dinner, most definitely, we're going to have the widescreen or the pull-down screen with the game on in Egret Hall, some large tables set. The buffet that night will be more Super Bowl or football oriented. We've got like a nacho bar going in there, some sliders, some fun things to eat. After Loon's Nest closes, last call is 6:45, 7 o'clock. Residents can stay, continue to watch the game. It's kind of BYOB. We want you to bring small containers of alcoholic beverages, beers, canned beers, bottles of wine are fine. We're going to leave some snacks out so that you can kind of have some munchy stuff to get you through the game. If you can just clean up, we'll put trash cans in there so everybody can just kind of dump their own trash into those trash cans. We've done it a couple of times through college season, and I think we did it for a Jags playoff game. It works out well. I think it promotes camaraderie to watch the game. For those of you that want to stay and watch it, welcome to do that. The only other update that I really have, I think Jen and Lindsay are covering the Valentine's Day, kind of special week and events that we've got going. But Loon's Nest menu, we rolled out with the a la carte menu, got a lot of feedback on it. I appreciate all the feedback. It was all good. Don't ever hesitate to give me feedback on something. We're going to swap some items out. The request was for more sandwiches. We tried to do a couple things that were maybe a little bit outside the box for people. No problem there. It's your house. We want it to be a comfortable menu for everybody. So, trial and error sometimes is the best thing for us in dining because we're able to react to those comments. We get good feedback from everybody on them, and then we make the corrections. That's the way pretty much we're going to continue to do things because I think that it allows for a little bit more conversation about it. I can't read everybody's mind. I haven't been here long enough to really, understand that, how much people like the hot dog and the grilled cheese sandwich. My thought process was, those are easily made in your room or in your apartment or wherever. So I took them off the menu. In hindsight, that probably wasn't the best choice. So anyway, we're going to make those changes during the course of next week and then roll out after Valentine's week because Valentine's week is an extremely busy week for us. So other than that, that's all the updates I have. Everybody have a great day and go whatever team you want to go for, Kansas City. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, everybody. A couple updates from the maintenance department. First, through Tree Amigos, the mulching is going very well. They're coming down William Davis and Middleton Park West. For those of you that have not got your winter cut yet on your bushes, they are sending a crew through to do the winter cut before they put the mulch down. I have confirmed this, so if you have any questions, please call me. But if you requested a winter cut, they're doing it right before they put the mulch down. So that seems to be a good plan. It's working so far throughout the neighborhood. We've had some complaints about some other bushes and common areas and stuff like that, and they are working on it. They will get to it soon. I don't know if you've met Ray. He is the new supervisor. Larry's still around, but he's worked for Larry. And he's doing a great job. I'm very happy with him. We've done very responsive to both me and the residents that have called in. The pool door has been fixed, if anybody didn't know that. It's been about a week that it's been fixed, so that's good news. The AL renovation is going very well. Once again, it won't be finished until probably the beginning of April because we're waiting on the carpet and furniture to come in, and that stuff was a long lead way, even though we ordered it way before we started painting. So that's all I got this week. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Hi everybody, it's me, Susan. I'm actually off today and I'll be off on Monday, but I wanted to get all of this information out to you before I took my time off. So happy Friday, everybody. I just want to remind everybody of the Wellness Center hours. They are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 in the morning till noon. They are closed from noon until 2. However, you can still go in there and have access to the Guardian Pharmacy lockers if you're picking up your medications. And on Mondays and Wednesdays, Guardian is in there until 1 o'clock. However, Chrissy's door will be closed because she just needs a little downtime to update all of her information and have our meetings and things like that. So just wanted to remind you. And then it opens back up from 2 in the afternoon until 5. So just, be mindful and let Chrissy have a little downtime. Of course, if it's an emergency, we're going to be there to help you. And while I'm on the Wellness Center, remember that Guardian is there on Mondays and Wednesdays from 9 until 1. So come on down and talk to them if you have any questions about any medications or you need to buy some over-the-counter items. They do have those in stock as well. And let's see, what else do we have? We have the Memory Support Group that will be happening next week on Tuesday from at 2 p.m. for the Memory Support Group. And then for Parkinson's, it's at 3 o'clock. And it's located in the Assisted Living Theater. So everybody is welcome. It's just not for assisted living residents, but everybody. And then also I wanted to give an update on Mike Caudell, our audiologist. He is out until further notice right now. So for right now, we just don't have the audiologist available here on property. But if you want to go and see them at any of their other locations, I'm sure we can work that out through transportation. So we'll keep everybody posted on that as well. Next Thursday, we have the Stay Well lecture, and it will be taking place in the OMR at 12:15. And the topic is heart health and how dental hygiene affects your heart health. So it's being presented by our dental team here at Cypress, and that's Dr. Scott Wagner. So, and also don't forget next Tuesday is Valentine's Day. So I thought a really great thing would be if you know of a new resident, if you would just pop a little Valentine in their in-house mailbox and welcome them to Cypress Village. Show a little love to our new residents here. And I think that is all the updates I have for you. So I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend, and I'll be back on property next Tuesday. So stay well and stay healthy.
The following employees were entered into the running for Employee of the Month as well as Rookie of the Month. They were chosen based on either receiving a high number of Cypress Valor comments and or from being nominated by their fellow employees on the Culture Committee due to their outstanding performance. Congratulations to you all for going above and beyond, and keep up the great work. We would like to congratulate this month's Employee of the Month, Keith Boswell in Security and Slavika Stevanovic in Health Center. And our Rookie of the Month, Angel Cardenas in Housekeeping. Please enjoy this short message from their leaders.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Markowski, Healthcare Administrator. I'm here today with Credwin Kelly, our Director of Nursing, and our Employee of the Month, Slavika. She has been here 2 years with Cypress and works in our subacute unit in the Healthcare Center. We're very happy to have her. She gets a lot of compliments and does a great job caring for our patients, and we're very happy to have her here with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Marcus. I'm the security manager here for Cypress Village. I'm with somebody very special today here. His name is Keith Boswell. He's been here for 6 years. As a member of the security team, he does an outstanding job. He's here on the night time when everybody else is asleep, you know, protecting and looking out for everybody and going through every area of the village and making sure it's clean and making sure it's taken care of. And if there's any problems, he jumps right on it, and I don't never have any concerns. That's going to be the case when this man is here. And we very much appreciate him, and we love him dearly. And I just now, if you want to hear Keith say a few words to you guys, that'd be great.
Hey, Cypress, thank you for this honor. I appreciate that. I appreciate the honor. It's been a pleasure serving y'all. I do my best at everything. I try to make a name for Cypress and myself, and it's an honor. Thank you.
Hello, Cypress Village. I want to introduce to you all one of my many employees that I have here. This is Angel. Angel has been with us for a little bit. At first, he was with us through a temp agency. And funny story, I'll make it short. When he was with us through the temp agency, he was also we voted for him to become the Rookie of the Month. And a lot of people voted for him, some residents, employees, and all that. Unfortunately, at that time, he wasn't a Cypress employee, so we couldn't go through with the nomination and getting him the reward. But now that he's back and he's fully staffed with us through Cypress Village, you know, he went from the temp agency directly through Cypress. I want to introduce to you all the Rookie of the Month, which is Angel. Angel does an incredible job. He is over in the healthcare center with Sandra, my one of my supervisors over there, and they're totally happy with his work. He never says no. He takes care of them. Yes, ma'am. Yes, this, and he goes above and beyond for our residents, which is always my most important thing. So I just wanted to introduce to you all Angel, our Rookie of the Month.
All right, I'm back. I hope everybody's enjoying today's content, and I hope it's productive information for everybody out there in the village. Again, that's always our intent here with Coffee Chat. The first thing I would like to mention is next week, next Tuesday, we have at 10 a.m. our monthly community meeting for our residents in Egret Hall. Again, that's at 10 a.m. And we have several directors that are going to present multiple updates from their own departments. So please tune in or join us if you are available on Tuesday around that time. It would be nice to see your face. We've got Mr. David Green. He is going to provide some updates on Plan Ops. And there is one very new project that we haven't talked about much that he's going to provide a lot of detail on. I think our residents, at least in the A Tower, will be very, very excited about that. We also have our Director of Administrative Services, Mrs. Laurel Mundell. She's got some updates related to parking and community monitoring. We also have Hector Gonzalez, our Director of Food and Beverage and Dining Services. He's got several updates from multiple venues and probably dress code, menu updates, Valentine's Day we got coming up next week. I know they have a lot of exciting things to share with residents. And last but not least is going to be our RAC committee members with their updates. So please tune in for that information as well. Friday, today, if you see everybody, especially employees, hopefully some residents, dressed down in Super Bowl Sunday NFL weekend attire, that's because we allowed it. I think most residents, as well as employees, have a good time with it. So be on the lookout for Dress Down Friday. And last but not least, as we are trying to do internally with all of our employees, we're trying to do the same thing for our residents, and that is really explain and educate what the hospitality promises of Life Care Services are. And this particular week, we are going to focus on hospitality promise number 1. And hospitality promise number 1 that myself, as well as all employees, should be providing to our residents is to greet you warmly by name and with a smile. So I hope all of our employees are doing that. If they're not, they better be or better start to. But that is one promise that we have as being employees to serving our residents. So hopefully that promise is lived up to by our employees as well as leaders. So with that, I'm going to roll into birthday wishes. Let's see if we have any birthday villagers out there. I can't believe it. We don't. No birthdays today. However, on the 11th, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here I go. Tomorrow, Saturday, on the 11th, we've got Miss Helen Bilney. Helen, happy birthday. Miss Ann Bagoon. Miss Bobby Spurrier. Happy birthday, Bobby. Louise Nichols. Robert Corbett. And Joyce Benfer. Happy birthday to you 6 tomorrow. On the 12th, we've got one birthday boy. We've got Mr. Ed Dorsey. Ed, happy birthday to you. On the 13th, we've got a few ladies that have a birthday. We've got Miss Donna Gerlach. We've got Miss Brenda Verbeck and Virginia Barbanel and Miss Betty Humphrey. Happy birthday to you, ladies. On the 14th, we've got 2 gentlemen, Mr. Fred Collins and Mr. Jack Billingsley. Happy birthday, guys. We have none on the 15th, and I'm going to stop and cap it on the 16th. We've got our dining committee chairman, Mr. Bill Chatfield, Miss Betty Mister, and Mr. Paul Cairns. Happy birthday to you 3 on the 16th. So, another Coffee Chat is in the books. Thank you all for joining today. Enjoy the weekend. Get out and spend some time with friends and family. And we'll see you around the village. Thank you.